Welcome back to Spotlight, match week 4 of the English Premier League. Today I'll be reviewing the match week 4 of the English Premier League. The international break is over, club football has resumed. The English Premier League is back, and it's your boy again, N to the high, to the hen, to the whole, Today I'll be talking about all the big talking points, the fixtures, the predictions, and what we are looking after. And this weekend we have a lot of drama. We have Arsenal early kickoff hosting Nottingham Forest to the Emirates Stadium in London. Also, we have the London Derby, a fairy London Derby between West Ham United will be hosting Tottenham Hotspur, who have a very good start to the Premier League season to the London Stadium. As well, on Sunday, there will be Manchester City Derby, Manchester City, who haven't had the best start to the season, will be hosting Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium. Guys, before we get right into it, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. As you can see, click on the bell button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that anytime we drop a video, you can be the first to get and watch it. Also, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and across every social media platform. So, guys, let's get right into it. Let's see if the big guns can maintain their good start to the season, or we are going to see another shocker in the world of football in the Premier League this weekend. So there's an early kickoff in the match week 4 of the English Premier League. Arsenal will be hosting Nottingham Forest at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal have actually had a good start, 6 points in 3 games. They won at Manchester United at Old Trafford. They won their second match at the Emirates, and they lost last match before the international break against Liverpool 1-0. And Nottingham Forest, who just sacked their manager in the current transfer window and appointed former Tottenham manager Ange Postogogoni. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Pardon my manners. Let's say Ange. We just appoint former Tottenham Hotspur manager Ange as a new coach. This is going to be a huge test for the manager. Last season, Ange was in charge of Tottenham. They didn't have a very good run in the Premier League, even though they eventually won the Europa League. Can he prove himself at Nottingham Forest this season? Remember, Nottingham Forest had a very good start, a very good season with the former manager before he had a fallout with the owner of the club. And yes, first match of the season, first match, early kickoff, 12:30 at the Emirates Stadium. And whenever there's an early kickoff for big teams, there's always a shocker. There is most times a shocker in the Premier League. Can Nottingham Forest, who their new manager will be in charge of his first match, get a result against Arsenal at the Emirates, or can Arsenal, who have actually done excellently well in the transfer window, excellent business, making the likes of Gyökeres, Eberechi Eze, Noni Madueke, Mosquera, that defender, they brought in Norgard from Brentford. They have a very decent transfer window this season, because I'm actually tipping Arsenal to go out all the way out to win the Premier League this season. Can they continue and bounce back for the loss to Liverpool? Also, in the south coast of London, we have the Bournemouth to be hosting Brighton. Both teams are very attacking side. Where Bournemouth have the likes of Semenyo, they have the likes of Evanescence. Good attackers. Teams are always attacking Brighton. They have Mitoma. They have players that are attacking this team too. They have not actually had a very good start to the season, but can they have a very good match? Can they give us an interesting match over the weekend? And next will be Crystal Palace, who welcome newcomer Sunderland. Crystal Palace can be so tricky at set up at home whenever they are playing. And Sunderland, the newcomers who have actually had a very good start to the season, sixth in the log, can they try to make a statement away from home at Crystal Palace, or Crystal Palace, are they going to, show them that this is our home and we are going to show that you are a newcomer to the Premier League? Another exciting feature is Everton will be hosting Aston Villa. Aston Villa has had a very slow start this season. They are yet to score a goal. They have the like of Watkins. They are yet to score a goal, even though they were able to conclude some transfer before the end of the transfer window. They brought in Harvey Elliott from Liverpool. They brought in Jadon Sancho from Manchester United. Can these players help Aston Villa to get going and get their season started, because they haven't actually scored any goal in the Premier League this season? And Everton, who have had a very good start, the likes of Jack Grealish, who they loaned in from Manchester City, has been there. 4-goal contribution in 3 matches for him. High flying, he's in very good form. Can he continue to take Everton forward in the match week 4 of the English Premier League? Another exciting feature is Fulham will welcome Leeds. I can't really say about that one. Fulham, they are also unlucky against Chelsea in the last match. But Leeds United, also newcomers from the Championship to the English Premier League, can they also make a statement against Fulham, or Fulham can show that, yes, we are Fulham, and this is our home, Craven Cottage. It's not easy to go to Craven Cottage and get a result. Manchester United went there, they couldn't get more than 1 point. And can this United and Fulham actually give us something exciting to talk about after the match week 4 of the English Premier League? Another one is Newcastle will be hosting Wolves. The two teams have actually had a very poor start to the season. Newcastle 2 points in the last 3 games. It has been a very rough start for Newcastle, who have been talking about the likes of Alexander Isak leaving, but eventually Isak gets his dream move to Liverpool, and they brought in Wissa from Brentford. And can this be a turning point for Newcastle? They also bought another striker from Germany, Stuttgart, Watamunde from Stuttgart. Can this be a turning point for Newcastle to get their season going? Remember, they're also playing the championship this season, so they need to be up and running as soon as possible to get into the best shape for the season. Wolverhampton, on the other hand, have lost all their 3 matches, yet to get a point to the Premier League. They signed Nigerian striker Tolara Kodare. Can he be the change for Wolverhampton and get them also going away from the relegation position? Because Newcastle sits 17th and Wolverhampton sits 20th in the table. Who do you think is going to win? Newcastle home advantage over Wolverhampton, or can Wolverhampton kickstart the season against Newcastle, who have started the season poorly? And the very London derby between West Ham and Tottenham Hotspur, as they say, it is a derby, and West Ham have actually started poorly. They conceded 5 goals against Chelsea. They conceded 4 goals against Sunderland. 3 goals against Sunderland. But last match they're able to came out victorious when they win in their last match. West Ham Hotspur 16 in the position in the log, and also they are playing Spurs, who sit pretty fourth in the table after a very good start to the season. Remember, they won away against Manchester City in the match week 1 of the English Premier League. Can Tottenham Hotspur go to London Stadium and get a result and get their season going against West Ham United? Or can West Ham United capitalize on the last match where they get a win before the international break? And it is going to be an interesting encounter between West Ham, and because it is a local derby between both London teams. And also on Sunday, and late kickoff on Saturday, we have Brentford, who will welcome Chelsea to Brentford Stadium. Chelsea, a very good team, who always started the game slowly. They enjoy conceding. Chelsea enjoy conceding before they get into the game. Can they stop that act and get to the game and get the win? It is not easy for Chelsea to go to Brentford and get a point, but hopefully Chelsea can get going. Palmer is still out. Stavia is back from international break. Can Chelsea actually get things going and maintain their strong start to the season? And on Sunday, we have Burnley, who will welcome Liverpool to their stadium. Liverpool now have the deadliest attacks in the Premier League, believe it or not. Now them get them. Liverpool have the deadliest attack in the Premier League right now. Do you know why I said they have the deadliest attack in the Premier League right now? Liverpool, Alexander Isak, they signed Alexander Isak and Mohamed Salah. These two are the two top scorers in the English Premier League last season. Now, you have people that can score 20 goals plus for you in a season, a team. Defenders, team, how can you defend against this team? Unless they are unlucky. Anything with this Liverpool attack match, it's going to be a very, very, very long night for any team that is facing Liverpool this season. If their players stay fit, the likes of Mohamed Salah, they have the likes of Alexander Isak, who will be looking forward to get his first minute in Liverpool shirt. They have Etikite, who has started well for Liverpool, and they have Gakpo also, who is also tricky and can also Liverpool have the deadliest attack. Let us be very factual about this season. The only reason why I'm just giving Arsenal the edge to win the Premier League this season over Liverpool is that Arsenal manager has been there for 5 years and he knows everything about what he needs to improve in his team, which he has done a very good business transfer. This is why I'm giving Arsenal the edge to win the Premier League this season. Without that, if I'm going to go by another team that has the ability and the attributes and everything to win the Premier League again, to defend their crown, it will be Liverpool. How can you have Florian Wirtz, Milos Kekes? That's cheat. Mohamed Salah, Alexander Isak, Gakpo, Ekitikete, in your midfield, in your attack, in your team. Come on. Liverpool, I give it to you. A very good transfer, a very good business. Spend the money and they get the job done. They know what they want. They go for it. It's unfortunate that they couldn't get Mark Gray, because that would have actually killed everyone. I getting Mark Gray again, But it is a long season. Anything can happen. Different competitions, different game time. But Liverpool are a team to fear if you are playing them. Their attack is absolutely crazy. And finally, the big one, the Manchester Derby. Manchester United versus Manchester United, man. Manchester City have actually had a very surprising slow start to the season. 3 points in 3 games. They lost to Brighton. They lost to Tottenham Hotspur at home as well. And Manchester United also have 4 points in 3 games. They are currently ninth in the standing. And do you know what they say about fixtures? These both two teams have been, they started slowly, started poorly. But Guardiola team, they have a point to prove right now because they need to get the season going. So can they actually welcome Manchester United, who has not been consistent to the Etihad Stadium, and give them what they deserve? Or can Manchester United go to the Etihad Stadium and get a result against Manchester City? And Pep Guardiola will also demand a reaction from his team. And also, can Manchester United, did they have enough firepower to hurt them? The likes of Mbeno, the likes of Kunwa, I don't know if he's fit yet. I haven't checked their this thing is fit for the match. The likes of Benjamin Sesko, who they signed in from Leipzig, and they have a new goalkeeper now after Andriana has joined Transport on loan. But you know what they say about Derby, forms goes out of the window because both teams are not actually in a very good form. But who is going to win? Who do you think is going to come out victorious in the Manchester Derby? It's going to be an interesting one this Sunday. Pep Guardiola team will be looking to bounce back from the slow start to the season versus the inconsistent Manchester United team, who Amorim has actually believed they are going to bounce back after the international break. Remember, he said, let's wait till after the international break and see that we are Manchester United and we are ready for the season. Liverpool fans, so can you keep up the perfect start this season? Also, Chelsea, can they go to Brentford and grant the result? Manchester City and Manchester United is going to have the bragging right in the derby this weekend. Also, Aston Villa, Wolves, and Fulham, they are battling the 17, 18 to 19 position. Are they already in the relegation battle, or can they also get their season going after the international break from this match week 4? Sunderland, a very good team who sits in a position. Can they maintain their fairy tale return to the Premier League this weekend? Guys, that's everything that's going to happen in the world of in England in the English top league this weekend, from the kickoff between Arsenal to Nottingham Forest to the Sunday derby between Manchester City and Manchester United. So right now I'm going to drop my big prediction for all of these matches as we go right into this weekend. Actually, my prediction might not be a prediction, but from what I think about this team, their form and everything, I'm not actually a fan of betting. I'm not asking anyone to go and bet with my prediction. I'm just saying, with my own analysis, I feel I want to give the prediction for the match this weekend. So, my prediction for the first match of the week of match week 4 this season, Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest, I'm giving Arsenal 3 and Nottingham Forest 1. Arsenal 3-1. Bournemouth, Brighton, I'm expecting a goal scoring. I'm expecting goals in this match because both teams are attacking side. So I'm giving Bournemouth 2, Brighton 2 as well. And Crystal Palace, Sunderland, this I'm going to go bold on this, and I'm going to give Crystal Palace 2, Sunderland 0. And Everton versus Aston Villa. I'm giving Everton 2-1 to Aston Villa. Aston Villa, I'm not sure they can get a point at Everton, but they can get a goal and even started the season by scoring a goal. And they are 2-1 for Everton, Aston Villa. And Fulham Leeds, I'm giving Fulham 1-0 win over Leeds United. Newcastle vs Wolverhampton, I'm giving Newcastle 3-1 over Wolverhampton. West Ham United vs Tottenham Hotspur, I'm giving Tottenham Hotspur 2-0 win over West Ham United. And Brentford Chelsea, I'm giving Chelsea a 2-1 win over Brentford. And on Sunday, Burnley will be hosting Liverpool. I'm giving Liverpool 3-0 win over Burnley. And the Manchester City derby, I'm giving Manchester United a 3-0 win over Manchester United. So guys, that's everything about the preview for the English Premier League match week 4. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you right back after the match week 4 to talk about everything that happened in the game, if my prediction is right, or if there's going to be a shocker from the teams that's in this match week 4 after the match week 4. And can Manchester United also surprise us and grind out a result against Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium? Guys, that is where I'll be heading right here now. It's your boy N to the high to the Nino. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, and drop your comment and your fixtures and the match you are looking forward to watch this weekend in the comment section. Guys, see you again next time. Cheers.